am so excited. I'm so excited to play Dragon Age Inquisition. I am coming off of such a high from finishing up Dragon Age 2 that I almost wanted to immediately run straight into Dragon Age Inquisition. What's up, YouTube? I'm Shenanigans. You can call me Shan, and welcome into my first time blind playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition. You're gonna get tired of hearing me say it, but I really am so excited to get into this game. I had such a good time in Dragon Age 2, and everyone has told me that that was kind of like the setup for Inquisition, so I can only imagine how I'm going to feel about this game. It was actually super hard for me to take a break. You know, after Dragon Age 2, I did take like a little bit of a breather. Oh my gosh, this music. It's so pretty. I did take a little bit of a breather, a little bit of a break to kind of like re-energize. But I really just wanted to sprint to the game. That's how excited I was to get to it. So first impressions, this is gorgeous. This start screen, absolutely gorgeous. It looks like Templars maybe, I guess. And on the other... Stop it. Oh my God. Stop, the way I love this. I love this music. Oh my God. I'm sorry, like it just, I don't know, it felt, it just like caught me off guard. Oh my God. I love it. It sounds like epic. It sounds big. Wow. Okay. Okay. I see you. But the start screen is already beautiful. It looks like we have Templars on one side, mages on the other. So I'm really interested to see like what the story is behind this. There might not be a story behind it, but definitely just want to go ahead and get into it. So if this is your first time on my channel, welcome in. I am so excited to have you here. And I keep saying excited, and I'm sorry, but I am. I'm so happy to have you here and follow along on this journey. And if this is not your first time, welcome back. I am so glad you are here with us in this community and on this journey. And I've been very fortunate where my Dragon Age experience and playthroughs have been enhanced by the people who have been coming in and commenting and sticking around. And so I am just so thankful for that. I'm so glad you're here. If you're new to the channel, what you can expect from me is someone who very much tries to get into their character's shoes and understand the choices that they're making and why they're making those choices. In a game like this, I don't truly think that there's a best choice, but sometimes a community and a fandom can agree there are certain better choices. Now, I might not always follow what everyone believes is the best, but what you can count on is me making the best decisions I can for the character that I'm playing at the time. I will also fall in love with the world and the story and the characters. I have said it before, I'm very much a Jimmy V kind of girl. I want to play games that make me think and they make me laugh and they make me cry. If they can do all of those things, you know, whether it's happy tears or sad tears, and they can move me to any kind of emotion, really, whether it's laughter, anger, sadness, and heartbreak, like those are good stories to me. And so that's what I look for in games. I will become deeply invested in the games that I am playing. So that's just a little bit about what you can expect here. We will be getting into choices that I've made from the previous two games. I have had a lot of people ask me to kind of like go over the keep slideshow, so I will be doing that. With all of that said, are we ready to go visit the keep? Let's go visit the keep. We've looked at this. This is beautiful. I'm definitely super excited to see what's on the other side, but let's go see how my whole Dragon Age journey even began. So let's get into it. Hopefully I got everything right. Hopefully I didn't like mess up any of my slides or anything. We'll see.
If you believe the stories, mankind's pride gave rise to the Darkspawn. Countless in number and toxic to all life. Darkspawn search endlessly for an archdemon. When they find one, Darkspawn armies surge up from their corrupt barrows beneath the ground, and a blight begins.
I love hearing Bear.
Grey Wardens are the only warriors capable of destroying an archdemon, and history always honors the one who sacrifices all to kill the beast. In the 5th Blight, the Warden was the hero of Ferelden, a mage living in the Circle Tower in Lake Calenhad. Drawn into an escape plot by another mage, the hero became snared in the Circle's dangerous politics. Duncan, a Grey Warden, helped the mage escape to a new life as a warden.
Oh, my first crush.
The
I
allied
love
Ferelden and Grey
Duncan.
Warden forces met in Ostagar, where King Kaelin's armies and a host of wardens gathered, ready to destroy the Darkspawn. But valor turned to despair as Loghain betrayed his king. Kaelin's forces were slaughtered, and the south was lost. The hero, now a full-fledged Grey Warden, survived with the aid of Flemeth, the mysterious witch of the wilds. Joined by Flemeth's daughter, Morrigan, and a Grey Warden named Alistair, the hero set out to build an army strong enough to abolish the Blight. With the traitorous Loghain now seated on Ferelden's throne, the Warden sought help from the influential Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. However, they arrived in Redcliffe to find the town under siege. As each night, undead rose in waves and assailed the battered village. With the hero's help, the people of Redcliffe stood fast against the undead horde. The Wardens reached Arl Eamon's castle only to find the Arl lying at the edge of death, and his court fallen into madness. To save his father's life, Eamon's young son, Connor, had made a deal with a demon, and quickly fallen victim to its possession. The hero intervened, freeing Connor from possession and breaking the demon's hold over Redcliffe.
Oh, hang on. Oh, it doesn't pause? Oh, it does pause. Okay. So, I actually sacrificed Isolde. Is that... Like, I mean, yeah, I guess I did break the hold over Connor, but we sacrificed... Or she sacrificed herself. I mean, you know what I mean. But I guess maybe that doesn't matter. I don't know.
Never straightforward. The demon agreed only to save Eamon's life, not restore him to health. Arl Eamon needed a miracle to recover. The hero located an urn containing the sacred ashes of Andraste, which were said to cure any ailment. The urn was protected by ancient traps, tests of will, and a dragon-worshipping cult that wanted to twist the urn's power to its own ends. The urn remained pure, but mysteriously disappeared after the Wardens departed. Only the temple dedicated to it still stands.
Did it?
With a
Did it
pinch of the
disappear?
ashes,
I don't remember that.
the hero restored the Arl to health. Informed of Loghain's treachery, Eamon swore his political and military support. The circles of Magi are bound by oath to aid the Grey Wardens in times of blight. However, Lake Calenhad's tower could offer little help. One of its mages, Uldred, had become possessed by a pride demon and was twisting other circle mages into abominations. The hero fought to the top of the tower.
This is neat looking. I love this.
Uldred, saving the remaining mages. Grateful for their lives, the mages joined the Warden's army. The allies gained at the Circle were not
And we were glad to have them.
to join the Warden's forces, however. Dalish elves don't usually make alliances, but even deep hatred can be set aside in the face of oblivion. An ancient curse was destroying Ferelden's largest Dalish clans, turning the elves into werewolves. Zathrian, the clan's keeper, claimed that the cure required the heart of the great wolf, Witherfang. Years before, Zathrian himself had afflicted a group of humans with the curse that now ravaged his clan. As long as he lived, the curse endured. The hero freed the werewolves from the long-standing curse, and the Dalish joined the Warden's forces. Blights may happen hundreds of years apart.
Brokered peace.
But the dwarves who live below the surface of Thedas fight Darkspawn every day. No one is better schooled in battling Darkspawn than the warriors of Orzammar, except perhaps their allies of old, the Grey Wardens. The hero arrived in Orzammar in the wake of King Endrin's death to find political factions fighting for control of the Dwarven capital. Only the vote of a venerated paragon could break the deadlock to elect a ruler, and order the dwarves to honor their Grey Warden treaty and join the battle against the New Blight. The hero set off to find a paragon named Branka, who had disappeared into the Deep Roads in search of a legendary artifact, the Anvil of the Void, created by the renowned smith Caridin to forge mighty war golems. The hero helped Caridin destroy the Anvil of the Void, along with the dark secrets that could trap a living soul inside a mechanical construct. The hero emerged from the Deep Roads with a master-forged crown to bestow the Paragon's favor upon whichever rival candidate would be crowned king. Balin, the youngest son of King Endrin, who was suspected of foul play, or Haramont, the aging traditionalist backed by the Dwarven Assembly. Balin followed his father to the throne. He leads with a ruthless but progressive hand.
I feel like that was one of my less popular decisions, and I'm gonna be honest, I made it because the way I played Shen, my elf mage, because I came into this game very naive. I didn't know anything about it. It was my first time playthrough. When I went to Orzammar, I brought Zevran with me, and when you meet Haramont, he says something like, "Why would you ever put this guy in power?" And I was like, you know what? Fair. That's a good point. Shen's naive. I'm naive to this, so I'm just going to listen to you. And that is basically how Balin came into power. It wasn't because I was like, oh, I just like him better or anything. I was like, no, Zevran backed him. So that's what we're going to go with. But I feel like it wasn't a very popular decision. I feel like most of my comments were saying that on their first playthrough, they put Haramont into power, which I don't think either is, obviously, I don't think either is right or wrong, but I literally did it because Zevran was like, hey girl, like maybe we don't put him in power. And I was like, I like your style. I'm going to listen to you.
Seeking to reestablish ties to the surface kingdoms. With Dwarden's strength now bolstering the Warden's army, the hero had to deal with Loghain, so Ferelden could stand unified against the Darkspawn before the Blight swallowed the world. The kingdom of Ferelden stood divided. While some nobles supported Loghain's regency, others condemned his inaction against the Darkspawn. Civil war brewed.
That was really pretty.
Eamon called a landsmeet in hopes of curtailing the conflict and removing Loghain from the throne. Alistair ended Loghain's life in the name of justice for the Wardens who died in
that's
Ostagar.
right.
As the Wardens' united army
that.
massed in Redcliffe, the Darkspawn overran Denerim, laying siege to Ferelden's capital city. The hero's army fought valiantly through Denerim and broke the Darkspawn siege. On Fort Dracon's highest tower, the hero's strongest allies fought alongside the Warden in a final heroic battle against the massive Archdemon. The Archdemon was killed without the sacrifice of a Grey Warden's life.
Yeah. I was so upset over the Dark Ritual. I hated it. It felt so icky, and there is like an alternate ending or an alternate scene mod for the dark ending, and if you are romancing Alistair, I highly recommend it. It made it the tiniest bit better, but yeah, I did not love having to convince Alistair to go through with that. It felt so gross, but I wanted everyone to live, and Morrigan told me that's the only way to get everybody to live, so that's what we did.
To lead them, the Darkspawn scattered. Most fled underground, still teeming in number and always seeking a new Archdemon to awaken. The shattered kingdom of Ferelden embarked on a long journey to recovery. In the Blight's aftermath, strong leadership was crucial. Honora McTeer, daughter of Terran Loghain and widow of King Kaelin, assumed the throne of Ferelden after the Fifth Blight was ended.
This was also a not popular decision based on my comments. There were several comments that were like, I can't believe you put Anora on the throne. She wants it too much. She's power hungry. And I don't know. I mean, I felt like she was the best choice. I was super excited. I loved her speech before you go into that final battle. I thought it was so good. But I guess you guys mostly put Alistair on the throne? Or they rule together? I'm not really sure. I haven't played Origins again yet, and I haven't looked at any other romance options or anything like that. So, but yeah, this was another one where there were several comments that were like, can't believe you did that one. And I was like, well, I don't know. I liked her.
Ferelden still stands, as obstinate and resolute as the Dog Lords ever are. But the events of the Fifth Blight loom
Dog
over it
Lords?
as
Is
the
that what they're
nation
called?
rebuilds.
Ooh.
For people across Thedas, legends of the hero of Ferelden remain the nation's brightest beacons of hope during its darkest times.
I had such a good ending to Dragon Age Origins. I felt like it couldn't really have gone any better. All of my companions made it through. I had Sten, I had Shale, I had Oghren, I had Severin, Leliana, Alistair. Like, I completed all of their missions. They were all it was such a good ending. And at the end of it, Alistair and Shen remained together. So I felt like I had a really happy ending. I was very happy with the way that my Dragon Age Origins run went down. The only thing that was a little crazy was because I sided with the mages, my ending slide said that Cullen went nuts and he went on this like big killing spree and he was in prison and he escaped from prison. It was crazy, but apparently those were just rumors and it was retconned right back into Dragon Age 2. I think that was the only ending slide that I was like, oh gosh, that doesn't sound good.
The fall of Knight Commander
it's Dragon Age 2.
The
Okay.
Qunari uprising.
Yeah.
And of course, the Chantry's destruction and the onset of Mage Rebellion. One person always stood amidst the swirling chaos. Hawke, the champion of Kirkwall.
The love of my life, I
The
think.
Hawke family fled Lothering,
I love
refugees
her.
from the Blight. Leandra, mother of the champion, and siblings Bethany and Carver hoped to find refuge at her family's estate in Kirkwall, far to the north. While Hawke had no magical abilities, the champion was at the heart of events that
she's a rogue.
ultimately led to the Mage Rebellion. The Hawks escaped the Blight with the help of Aveline Valen, a warrior and family friend. It's said that the family was also aided by Flemeth, the notorious Witch of the Wilds. Hawke's brother, Carver, never reached the Free Marches. He was killed by Darkspawn while protecting his family. The family's first years in Kirkwall were difficult. Leandra's brother Gamlen had lost the family fortune. The Hawks lived in poverty, forced to indenture themselves in return for entrance to the city. To pay off the debt, Hawke was forced to work for a band of mercenaries. All the while, Hawke and Bethany did their best to hide Bethany's magic from the Templars. Opportunity eventually struck in the form of a dwarf named Bartrand Tethras, who was planning an expedition to the Deep Roads. It was a long shot, but with gold gained from the expedition, Hawke could free the family from its criminal creditors and further Templar scrutiny. Hawke met a rogue Grey Warden named Anders, who possessed detailed maps of the Deep Roads. These maps were crucial to the expedition's success. Once Hawke obtained them, everything else fell quickly into place.
I could not believe that they brought Anders back. Justice and Nathaniel were my favorite characters from Awakening. So I obviously knew who Anders was. And then when I learned that he and Justice had merged, I was shocked. I was kind of sad because it sounded like justice had really changed from justice into like revenge and / retribution. But I was excited to see them and I was super excited to see where their characters would go.
Found Templars taking Bethany away. Her magic had been discovered. She joined a mage circle soon after. The gold Hawk recovered from the deep roads brought back Leandra's stately childhood home in Hightown. The Hawks had barely settled into their new home when Leandra was murdered. A deeply sinister and twisted killing. Hawk hunted down Quentin, the blood mage responsible, but could not prevent Leandra's death. Leandra's tragic death was part of a critical problem facing Kirkwall. Rising tension between the city's mages, who felt increasingly oppressed, and Templars, who grew increasingly suspicious of their activities. Adding to the strain, a large contingent of Qunari had also established themselves in Kirkwall, much to the growing discomfort of the city's rulers. After their dreadnought was shipwrecked many years before, a group of stranded Qunari were allowed to remain in a cordoned-off area in Lowtown. As time passed, the Qunari made no effort to return home, and offered no explanation about why they remained. Tensions rose to a breaking point.
So there was a line when I was playing Dragon Age 2 where, like, if you take Isabella to, like, a certain place or there's, like, a certain interaction, I don't know, I feel like I got really lucky at even, like, procking. But she goes, steal from the Qunari? Who would do that? And it, like, triggered. And I was like, oh, my God, she stole something from the Qunari, the relic. And then it made me think of Sten, who wasn't able to go home until he got his sword back. And I started like piecing it all together. It was really neat to kind of like see that evolution. And I feel like Bioware made it really obvious with Isabella saying that line, but it was still really cool because at first I was like, what if it's a sword? What if it's a weapon? Because Isabella doesn't tell you what the relic is at the time. You don't find out later that it's basically their very ancient and important Bible, essentially. But that was really neat, kind of like piecing all of that together after she was like, who would steal from the Qunari? Girl, obviously you. With you saying that, it's obviously you, and that's obviously why they're still here.
Patrice, convinced the Qunari were a threat to the
Mother
Chantry's faith,
Patrice.
incited violence between the Qunari and the Kirkwall populace. Hawk knew that Patrice would bring about unnecessary conflict. Though the champion tried to stop her, Patrice orchestrated the murder of Seamus Dumar, a Viscount's son and a recent convert to the Qun. When her crime was discovered, a Qunari assassin killed her.
I was so excited, and that's probably really bad to say, but when Patrice got like hit by the arrow, I was like, yes, because I thought like either I did it or someone in my group did it, like Varric or something. And then I saw it was a Qunari assassin, and my face immediately dropped. And I was like, no, I knew it was going to be so bad. I knew that like, there it goes. Now it's an issue. It's a problem. Oh, I was so disappointed in that moment. I went from like this really high of like, oh my God, okay, we took care of Patrice. We took her out to, no, it wasn't us that took her out. It was the Qunari.
Seamus was murdered, the Arishok of the Qunari group lost patience with the humans of Kirkwall.
Yeah.
They would now submit to the Qun or die. The Qunari struck hard and fast. They took the palace in Hightown and beheaded the Viscount to immediately quash any resistance. Aided by Knight Commander Meredith and First Enchanter Orsino, Hawk reached the palace and stood toe-to-toe with the fearsome Qunari leader. Hawk fought the Qunari leader. The fierce battle resulted in the Arishok's death and the liberation of Kirkwall from its brief occupation.
I didn't fight alone, though. When I got to the Arishok at the end of Act... What is this? Act 2? Act 1? I think it's Act 2. The end of Act 2 is when you do the confrontation with the Arishok. But I didn't have any potions left because I didn't know what I was going into, right? Like, again, I don't look up builds or guides or anything like that. So I had nothing left. And I tried the fight like twice as a rogue with no health potions. And I was like, you know what? It's a no for me. So I declined the duel, and I had everyone fight with me. And honestly, I thought that a lot of people were going to be upset over that decision, and they weren't. Everyone was really kind about it. They really accepted it. Some was like, yeah, I totally didn't do the duel either. So that was really neat. That was a really neat moment, I think, in my Dragon Age 2 playthrough, where I was super anxious to post that episode because I was like, oh, people are gonna, I'm gonna see like get good in every single comment or something like that. And everyone was so nice about it. And then I was like, okay, I'm one of you guys. It was a really nice moment though, but Hawk didn't do it by herself. We all did it.
The Qunari quickly withdrew from the city entirely. Hawk saved Kirkwall and earned the grudging respect of the city's Templars, mages, and nobility, along with the title that history remembers, the Champion of Kirkwall. Kirkwall's problems were still not over, however. After Viscount Dumar's death, Knight Commander Meredith took power and blocked all attempts to appoint a new Viscount. Under Meredith's command, the Templars tightened their grip on the mages, planning to suppress what Meredith saw as a growing rebellion. Anders, who spent years fighting for justice and freedom for his fellow mages, saw that the time for negotiation was past. He destroyed Kirkwall's chantry, killing hundreds, including Grand Cleric Elthida.
I could not believe when that happened. I actually went into the finale episode thinking that I was just going to have like this really companion-focused episode. I did not think it was going to be the end. And so I didn't even really have a whole lot of time to process what we had done previously. Like, maybe if I had known it was a finale, I would have like put together that Anders was doing something super shady, but I didn't. So when the chantry blew up, I legit, I think in the episode I go, oh my God, I'm lightheaded. And I was. It's because I had been like holding my breath the entire time that explosion was going on. You actually hear me gasp in the episode. I was like, when I finally took a breath. It was shocking. Could not believe it. I don't know. And I still believe that there were better ways to do that. Now, everyone knows if you saw that episode, or if you saw really most episodes of Dragon Age 2, I did not like Grand Cleric Elthina. I am on record saying that. If Anders had come to me and was like, we have a plan to take her out, will you help me? I'd be like, yeah, we ride at midnight, let's go. And, but I spent a lot of time in Lothering's chantry in Dragon Age Origins. Not a lot of time, but I mean, I felt like I spent a good amount of time kind of exploring that area. And in Lothering's chantry, you had children and women and the sick and the downtrodden. And if Kirkwall's chantry is anything like that, they would have had the same there. And so his action also, it fell on all of those other innocent people. And I just couldn't believe that he did that. I understand his frustration, and I understand like needing to remove Elthina and Meredith from power, but it ruined so many things. It ruined the reputation of the mages in Kirkwall. It ruined his trust with Hawk. It hurt so many people, and I was just beside myself when it happened. Just beside myself. It was a lot. It was a lot to take in. I was not ready for that finale episode at all.
Act began a rebellion that spread from circle to circle, until all circles of Magi had risen up in defiance against chantry rule.
All circles. That's crazy.
Though
what does that
Anders
look
had
like?
done the unforgivable, something stayed the champion's hand.
I couldn't.
Anders survived the day.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
Although many others did not. Fighting spread swiftly through the city. Some mages rebelled openly, many of them succumbing to possession. Templars turned their swords on mages who rebelled, and on those who did not. As First Enchanter Orsino refused to bend to the Templars, Knight Commander Meredith demanded that every mage in Kirkwall be put to the sword. Hawk
that lady
saved
had to
many
go.
mages from
She
Templar
had to go.
blades, keeping them from succumbing to possession or the temptations of blood magic. In the end, however, Hawk was forced to strike down Orsino, who had betrayed his own values by resorting to blood magic himself.
That was crazy.
The battle proved
Could not
one
believe
thing.
that.
Knight Commander Meredith had gone mad. Hawk saw the truth of it when Meredith unsheathed her sword, and the red lyrium idol from the deep roads was embedded within it. The blade fueled her hatred and paranoia, as it had for months. After a horrific battle, the red lyrium of the Knight Commander's sword consumed her as she died.
So this makes sense because there at the end of Dragon Age 2 in the finale, I literally like paused battle and I was like, wait, are they trying to say that it was the sword that did this to her and she was never like this really hateful person? And there were so many in my comments that were like, no, it only fueled it. It only like expanded upon every bad trait that she had. And I'm guessing that's this here is maybe why you guys, so many of you knew that. And maybe not, maybe you guys just picked it up just playing through and that's, you know, something that you recognize. But this makes sense now because it literally says it fueled her hatred and everything like that. Like it just made her worse. But at first I was kind of upset about it. I was like, oh man, that's kind of a cop-out to blame everything on the sword. But now I'm seeing that it wasn't like that. It was just, it just expanded upon the things that were already
Meredith
there.
became a statue, her face a frozen mask of horror. Little is known of the champion since that final battle.
A statue.
However, Hawk's story lives on in legend and song. Memories of the indelible changes the champion of Kirkwall brought to the face of Thedas. The Mage Rebellion in Kirkwall was felt throughout Thedas, the news spreading like wildfire. The Templars clamped down in response, but each new restriction only made things worse. Led by Grand Enchanter Fiona, the mages voted for independence. The Circle of Magi would govern itself, without the Chantry and especially without the Templars. The result was cataclysmic. Two circles were destroyed.
What?
Those within killed to the last mage, before the rest fled into the wilderness. Perhaps the mighty Empire of Orlais could have intervened in the war before it began, but that was not to be.
What?
Grand Duke Gaspard began a deadly civil war against Empress Celine, vying for the Orlesian throne. The mages were offered safe haven in neighboring Ferelden, but the Templars followed, and so their battle spread across all of Thedas. As head of the Chantry, Divine Justinia ordered the Templars to stand down. They refused, declaring their own independence.
Hang on, wait, what?
Thus, the war began in earnest. Templars hunting mages, mages fighting Templars. Their clashes wreaked untold destruction, and all sense of order was falling to pieces. Divine Justinia made one final desperate bid to end the war. She approached the leaders of both sides and convinced them to come to a conclave held on neutral ground. With the Chantry to mediate, mages and Templars will talk for the first time since this all began.
That's the start screen!
It is our last, and perhaps our only, chance for peace.
Oh my gosh, now I see why you guys wanted me to look at that. Oh my goodness, I didn't. Everyone kept saying like, make sure you look at the keep, make sure you look at the keep. And I was like, okay, I'll play it, whatever. Because it introduces that. That's so cool. That's the starting screen. Wow, that is so cool. So this is the conclave then that we're walking into. I love that. I love that. Let's go ahead, get started. What a great start. Thank you guys so much for telling me to look at the keep. I would have never seen that. I probably would have never played that whole slide thing if you hadn't told me. It's very similar to Mass Effect's little like comic book that they have. But because it's not like built into the game, I probably would have never looked at it. So you guys are awesome. High fives to all of you. Loved it. I'm nervous. Is it going to connect? Yay! Okay. All right, let's hit new game. Oh. Whoa, wait, what was that? Hang on. Yikes, like my controller started vibrating. That's another thing. I am playing on PC, but I have decided to play with a controller. That's another thing some of my channel members have mentioned, just due to watching me play for a long time and everything. They're like, hey, you'll probably do better with controller on this game. So that's something I'm doing. Another thing, I have been told that Elf, these cards are beautiful, has more romance options. So I am probably going to go Elf, but I do want to look at the Qunari really quick. So if you will indulge me for the briefest second to kind of, oh, wait. Oh, I have to select this. Because normally in most of the games that I play, like my actual favorite game that is in this kind of like genre is Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. In that game, I played the vampire spawn. I don't know the name of it. I don't remember the name of the actual race right now. That was my first excursion into that game. And then in Baldur's Gate, I played a tiefling. So normally I don't choose elves right off. For whatever reason, I just usually never pick an elf right off the start. That'll usually be for like a second or a third playthrough. But because they do have more romance options, I am going to go ahead. I think I'm playing elf, but I do want to see what the Qunari look like. Did I actually accidentally pick a... No, I did pick a female. Okay. I just want to see what their character creation's like. Wait. Just let me create a character. Can I not? Wait, now I'm afraid. What's gonna... okay. 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 Oh no, what are we doing here? It's not gonna get me into a cutscene, is it? No! I don't want to see anything! I just wanted to go to character creator! Shoot, what do I do? Escape? I'm hitting escape and nothing's happening. Oh. I like her horns. Ooh. Oh, she's pretty. Okay. Interesting. Oh. Oops. I didn't even mean to do that. Oh, you can go hornless? There's Qunari without horns? That's so interesting. Oh, this one's pretty. No. How do I customize? Oh, X. Silly girl. I want to see what the hair options would be like. Hair. Hang on. Is that the only hair you get? Head and ears. There's hair color. Wait, you only get that? Is my game messed up? Surely not. Maybe horns? Oh. Oh my goodness. So the horns are attached to the hair? Oh, I would have hated that. I would have hated this. So horns and hair are attached. So you can't have like long flowing hair or anything? Oh no. I like the horns though. Those are my favorite horns, I think. If I were playing a Qunari right off, I would probably choose this one, I guess, if that was my only options. Oh, no, these horns are nice too. Oh, what an interesting... Oh, you have broken horns. What an interesting choice to connect the horns and the hair. Also, I actually really like that. Is that surprising? I do like that. I don't know if that's surprising or not, but I like it. I would maybe even pick that. But then it wouldn't feel like Qunari. It would just feel like a human with elf ears. Aw. Okay. Let's go back. All right, so I am going to play an elf. just because I was told that they have the most romance options. And if you've watched my other playthroughs, you know I love the romance. So I want to be able to flirt with everybody. I want to be able to have as many romance options as possible. I want to be a chaotic bisexual disaster. That's how I play these games. So I have been working this out. I've been thinking about what kind of elf I want to play. I loved the Dalish intro in Origins. I kind of went through all of them, but City Elf, that's the only one I didn't play through. And my favorite was obviously Elf Mage, because that's the one I selected. And I think that'll always be my favorite because it was my first introduction to Dragon Age. But then it was like a tie for second between the Dwarf Noble and the Dalish intro. And so I think I want to do like a Dalish elf, but playing a Dalish elf kind of overwhelms me a little bit because I am so incredibly new to the Dragon Age community. I don't know a lot of the lore. Obviously, I'm figuring it out as I go. And so I've kind of come up with like a little bit of a backstory that makes it easier for me, I guess, to kind of like bumble my way maybe through a Dalish elf playthrough and kind of learn as I go, which is also what I did with Shen. I just kind of learned things as I go, as I went. I think that she is a Dalish elf who was a city elf to start. And I am going to play mage because, listen, I just need the range, okay? I don't know what spiders are going to look like in this game, but I am sure they're going to look even more horrific than they did in Origins and Dragon Age 2. And I played melee in Dragon Age 2 and I just can't do it. I need the space. Like, you cannot be in my face anymore. So I think I am going to play mage. And I think that she's a city elf who got caught by the Templars, found out by the Templars, and ran to the Dalish elves, escaped, stumbled upon a clan that accepted her, and has kind of been learning more and more about the Dalish elf and the lifestyle as she's lived there. I think maybe she's not been with them for very long enough for her to have the Valasleen, because that's something else my moderators have sent over so that I wouldn't get spoiled. They sent over this like spoiler-free kind of overview of what each Valasleen means. And I think I'm going to select the Falandin. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I think that my city elf was also a twin, and the twin didn't make it, past, not from anything dramatic, maybe from just like a sickness. But once she was able to get her Valasleen, that is what she chose as kind of a way to honor her twin's passing. So this is all what I'm thinking. I don't know if this will change as we kind of like go into the story and everything like that, but that's just where my head's at for right now. So let's see. I want to play... Oh, I was going to say, where's mage? Let's go mage. And then we're just going to play on normal because, again, we're here for the story and not the struggle. Okay. Enslaved long ago by humans, most elves still live as second-class citizens within human cities. Elves who reject this life are known as the Dalish, which are nomadic wanderers who strive to keep the ancient elven religion and traditions alive. You grew up in the wilderness, a member of the Lavellan Dalish clan, an apprentice, oh my gosh, to its leader and guide, the Keeper. Oh, that's so cool. So maybe once she got there, maybe she was a little bit younger once she got to the clan, and I don't know, the Keeper saw potential in her. Okay, that's really cool. So I would be the apprentice. That's neat. The clan wandered the northern free marches, and you had little need to interact with humans until the Keeper sent you to the Chantry's conclave as a spy. What happened there, she said, would impact not only the Dalish, but indeed all elves. So I went to the conclave as a spy. What happened there, she said. Oh, and that kind of makes sense because maybe as a city elf, she had more interaction with the humans. So it was not natural, but easier for her to go to a conclave like this where there would be other humans and other races. That kind of makes sense. What happened there, she said, would impact not only the Dalish, but indeed all elves. She could not have known how right she was. I've also been reading Asunder, and I'm about halfway finished with it. So there were several suggestions to read it and Masked something. Masked something. I can't remember. I'll have to look at my notes. But I do plan on finishing, or I'm trying to finish those before I get too far into the game to also have like a better understanding of the world and what's going on and things like that. So, okay, all this is a lot, but I'm super excited about it. Let's see. Yes, world state import. Sweet. And it'll probably do the same thing, right? It'll have me at like character creator the same way it did with the Canary. So green. Is that, I mean, I guess when whatever happened was green. So this is after maybe? Oh, that's right. I am using a mod called Starting Armors. So this is maybe what that looks like? Maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know what it would be there otherwise, but that was a suggestion from one of my mods. Okay, so if you've seen any of my other playthroughs, I think that character customization is the most boring part of Let's Plays, and I love to watch Let's Plays. So I am going to create my character, and I will be back in just a second when she is fully done. All right, I'm back, and you can see that she's changed a little bit. I've changed a little bit. Honestly, I don't know if I will do this every time that I play, but really it was just fun to put on some things that I usually wear for like Ren Fair and things like that. So she's got the red hair, she's got the Valandin, Valisline. I think she looks really good. I think she's really pretty. I will say the hair choices were interesting. It was like 15 different choices of bald, almost. Which, I mean, it did look great. A lot of them were great, but I didn't want to be bald this time. Oh, I do think that looks good. Hopefully that clipping won't be there when we start the game, but let's go ahead and accept changes. Oh, one thing. The glitter freckles, that's probably the closest I'll ever get to doing like the Valisline. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Okay, so when I played Dragon Age Origins, that character was Shen. And then I did Mary and Hawk. And now I think I want to do Nan. Still has like part of Shenanigans in it. It's not reusing Shen, and I think it's cute. So this character is going to be Nan. Oh, okay. What is that? Okay. No! No! Oh God, no! No! No, I'm sorry. Oh God, please, no! No! That is not what they look like. Is this what they look like? No. You guys couldn't have warned me and been like, hey, Chandler's gonna... Oh my God. You... Right at the start? Right, is that what they look like? I hate it. I hate it. No! I don't even know what happened. Oh. What is this? Her hair is very red there. Ooh, her nails.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now.
Seeker?
The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
Everybody? Hang on. L and S and A to select a response. Okay, well, yeah, this is similar. It's kind of similar, right? Except it's not giving you... Oh, it's not giving you the, like the little laughing emoji or anything like that. But is it still set up the same way? So, like, this is Paragon, this is charming or sarcastic, and this is more like renegade? Oh my gosh, though. Hang on. Everyone at the Conclave died. That's what that opening scene was. It was the explosion of the Conclave. And I made it out somehow? She's a spy. So I think I'll remain silent. Like, silence is a valid option.
Explain.
Oh, I thought she was going to hit me.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra.
That's Ileana, right? Some dialogue gives you the opportunity to respond emotionally to situations. Oh, special icons. Okay, so it's not all the time. It's only every now and then. Okay, so that looks sad. What now? Stubborn, maybe? That's a, like, questioning? Angry. Huh. All those people, I don't think she'd be emotional about it. I think she'd say, I'm just confused, like,
I don't understand. Do you remember what happened?
That's Ileana.
How this began? I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then a woman? A woman? She reached out to me, but then...
Go to the forward camp, Liliana.
It is, but
I
the
will
voice
take
sounds
her
kind of
to the
different. Or maybe I'm just so far removed from hearing her all the time? I don't know.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you.
What is Seeker doing here, though? Oh, she does look pretty. Her eyes are way more purple than I thought they'd be in this light. I was going for like a more like deeper bluish purple, but I mean, it is what it is.
We call it the Breach.
Oh.
It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
Oh.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh. That's why they think I did it.
Expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
Okay, that's why they think I did it, I was going to say, because when that thing flashed, like my hand flashed, so they... Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, let's investigate. How could I stop this?
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
You still think I'm guilty? I mean, of course, but I'll go ahead and exhaust it anyway. I mean...
You still think I did
Probably
this?
would.
To myself?
Not intentionally. Something clearly went wrong.
Oh.
And if I'm not responsible?
Someone is, and you are our only suspect. You wish to prove your innocence? This is the only way.
I don't know. I don't want to be like overly helpful. then I don't want to be antagonistic either. Will helping save me?
So if I do what you want, will I live through it?
We have no way of knowing.
Oh. Well, that's not good. That sounds bad.
They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The conclave was hers.
Oh, no.
It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead.
I forgot she was there.
We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed.
Oh, no. Seeker's armor looks great.
There will be a trial. I can promise no more.
She looks
Come.
beautiful.
It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
Okay.
O Creator, see me kneel, for I walk only where you would bid me. Stand only in places you have blessed. Sing only the words you place in my throat.
Okay. So get to the rift with Cassandra. What does everything do? Okay, that's jump. Okay.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
All right. Compass indicates your quest destination. Sweet. Oh, I like that it's down there and not at the top. Well, do I like that? I don't really know, actually. Maybe I won't. By pressing... Oh! Okay. Can I zoom out? Sweet. So one thing that was suggested was no fog of war, and I think that was for maps. So I don't know if this would have affected this map or not, but just letting you guys know.
It's the end of the world!
This is really pretty, though. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wait, she said we're going to a smaller rift first. Yikes! Where is that coming from? All the way from there? That explosion? Oh, this is gorgeous. That lighting is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, this is... Ah! Don't judge me for that. How many of you guys knew that was coming? Oh, that was my hand?
The more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
Okay.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who
That...
she was.
Okay.
Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose you'll see soon enough.
There was a woman behind me. So, hang on. When we ran from those horrific spiders, please, I cannot have that be the design. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But there was a figure on the hill, and it did have like more of like a womanly frame, like a feminine frame. So, is that who they saw behind me? She was glowing green. Who was that? Oh, shoot. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh.
Stay
Ooh.
behind me!
Okay. Oh, no. How many... I didn't even think about that. I didn't even have a staff. How do I pause this? How do I pause? Nope, not that! No! How do I pause? Oh, this. Okay. Wait, that doesn't... Okay. What does this do? Disengage. Clear commands. Hold position. Healing potion. Attack my target. Oh, okay, I see. Where am I? Do I have like a list of spells? Oh, I don't have to hold it. I just have to press it. I was like holding it down. Okay. So in Dragon Age, can you only cast spells with a staff? There's not, and I guess maybe I never thought about this in Dragon Age Origins, or I did and it's already been answered and I've forgotten. Is magic not innate like it is with like other games or properties or like D&D? You can only cast, because like she looked at that staff and was like, oh, I'm gonna need that, and I didn't even think about that. I was like, she can cast magic, she'll be fine. Interesting. Okay, so okay, and then what did it say? Okay, so that's like auto. Nice. What is that? I can't cast while moving? Nope. Okay.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
Ooh, I kind of want to say I don't need a staff. I literally just asked that question. And maybe that will give me my answer. I don't need a staff.
Do you really think I need a staff to be dangerous?
Okay, that answered it.
Is that supposed to reassure me?
I don't know.
I haven't used my magic on you yet.
You're right.
I like that little smirk. She's
You don't
cute.
need a staff, but you should have one. I cannot protect you.
Why? Why can't you? She looks capable. Why can't you protect me?
Your life is threatened enough as it is.
Press.
Take these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
I don't
Where
want
are all
to.
your soldiers?
At the forward camp or fighting. We are on our own for now.
Okay. I don't want to take a potion now. I mean, I did figure it out that that's how. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. There's so many things to get used to. Okay. How do I loot? A. Oh. Press and select. So this is going to like open up everything for me. So that's my inventory. God, she looks good. Look at her. I love her. I think she looks so good. Codex. Characters, creatures, groups. Okay. Oh, sweet. Nice. All right. All right. Let's go. I wish I had some shoes on. My feet have to be cold. I mean, look at this ice. The music is wonderful. Music is really good. Abilities consume mana and stamina for powerful combat effects. Most abilities require time. Okay, yeah, that makes
There!
sense.
Watch out! If
Oh,
we
I see, I
flank
see.
them, we may gain the advantage.
Oh, shoot. Do I... When you have locked on a target, use RS. Okay, to change targets. Oh, this is interesting. This is a lot to get used to, but it's really cool. Oh, look at that up there. Look at that green thing. More thing. These redesigns. Hang on, what is that? What is the name of this? I haven't noticed.
Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance.
Okay, how do I... Stop it! I need to change targets. Leave me alone. I need you to stop. Ah! Oh, I thought... it's just Seeker. No! Oh my god. Ooh! Do I have like a freezing staff? Because I don't have a freezing spell, I don't see. That's really neat. You guys, I love this already. This is so fun. Wait, maybe I shouldn't go up here. Oh, there's loot though. I got some monies. I keep looking to the top to find my map, and I need to.
They're falling from the breach.
What? Remember that it's now below me. Do I go down? I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that is going to take just a little bit of time, I think, getting used to that the map is like no longer at the top. Push. Oh, I already did that. I already figured that part out. Oops. Wait, to ignite a fire? Maybe I didn't read that closely. Oopsie. Oh, man. I feel like I'm going to do that a lot. Jump on accident. Okay. All right, so shock is like an AoE, basically. Can like hit multiple things. Wow, what was that she did? Done? Okay. Is there anything over here? I really feel like I should explore. Since this is like an open world game, you know? But then I might get overwhelmed. Oh my gosh. Those explosions are so cool. I don't know. I kind of love it. I kind of love it already.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Okay.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Okay. Is this what she's talking about? Yeah, it has to be. Oh, I just jumped right in. Oh, so did she. Sweet. Let's see. Maybe shock? Okay. Oh, oops. What? That's Varric, isn't it? What is he doing here? Wait. Who are you and why are you grabbing me?
What did you do?
The fuck?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
Okay, stop it. Okay, do you guys ever... I'm gonna have to put my controller down for this one. Do you guys have really, like, niche things that you find incredibly attractive, whether it's like, I don't know, maybe like hands or like a certain like backs, or if I don't know, like just really niche things. Like one of the things that I find super attractive is a cleft chin. I don't know why. I just think it's incredibly attractive. Like my favorite, and I think my like the most gorgeous D&D character I've ever had has a cleft chin, and I'm pretty sure he does too. Is he made for me? Is this gonna be like my Duncan crush? But he is. Do I mind that he's bald? I don't think I mind. I think bald can be really attractive on people. You just have to have like the right vibe for it. I want to look at him again. I hate this camera angle. Why wouldn't we like flip? Because I only got to see it for a second. Also, but why is he grabbing me? Sir, you cannot be touching me like that. I did nothing. The credit is yours. I did that?
I closed that thing. How?
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
You mean it could also close the breach itself?
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever.
Varric, his voice.
Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag
Oh,
along.
you are always welcome. Anywhere I'm at, always. Okay, so hang on. As that guy was talking with the cleft chin, I remembered there is a creator. She is constantly talking about an egg or like egghead. Right? Like that has to be him. That has to be him that she's talking about, right? Because he's bald. Which, okay, and it made me laugh when I thought about it. Okay, let's see. You're with the Chantry?
Are you with the Chantry, or
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I like his
I
voice.
brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
Varric looks awesome. He looks so good. Is he romanceable in this? Like, can you romance him? He looks so good. I also like that man's voice. Okay. Nice crossbow.
That's a nice crossbow you have there.
Isn't she? Bianca and I have been through a lot together.
You named your crossbow Bianca.
Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Oh, I love him.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated.
Excuse
Varric,
me.
but
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions.
Oh!
I'm pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
Oh. So is he was a prisoner too? Someone in my comments on my Dragon Age 2 finale was like, I can't wait for you to meet Solus. So this is it. I wonder why. I wonder if they were just like waiting to see my reaction to him. I wonder what most people's reaction are. I do like his voice. I love his chin though. I already find him attractive. And I wonder if I don't want to say like strangely attractive, but I guess he's more like unconventionally attractive, which is super attractive in my opinion. Interesting. Was he a prisoner? I have so many questions. And I'm rambling because I'm so excited. We have the Seeker. We've seen Leliana. We have Varric. That's so exciting. And then we have this man who has one of my favorite little like niche like facial traits that I find so attractive. This is so fun. You know about the mark?
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Oh, he approves.
like
Slightly.
you, Solus is an apostate.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the faith, far beyond the experience of any circle mage.
Well, actually.
I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed, regardless of origin.
Came to help, so not a prisoner, but like an advisor? Interesting. Okay. And when this is over?
And what will you do once this is over?
One hopes those in power will remember who helped, and who did not. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is a mage, but I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well, Bianca's excited.
Solus has terrible posture.
This way,
How tall
down
is
the
he?
bank. The road
He-
ahead is blocked.
He
We
has
must
like,
move quickly.
where are you guys? Where are they talking from? Oh, they're down there. He has like, how tall is he? Because he has the posture of like a really, really tall person. And I know that because I have really bad posture. I'm 5'10", I'm 5'10", and I mean, I don't know what it's like in other countries, but in the US, like that's pretty tall for a woman. And so I towered over everybody pretty quickly. Basically from the time I was 10 on. And so I have horrible posture because sometimes when you tower over people, you tend to like kind of like round your shoulders and like, you know, dip a little bit. He has terrible posture and it works for him though. It works. Does it work for him? I don't know. Stop it. We can't be like this already. We can't be like this. We're not going to be like this already. We're just not. We should be fangirling over Varric, which I am. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. Varric's so cute. It's good character design. Yeah, he looks really good. Varric looks really good.
Glad
Where?
you brought me now, Seeker.
So, oh my gosh, is this right after Kirkwall? Because, how long after Kirkwall is this? Because Seeker and Varric were together and he was telling that story. Is he telling this story here? Like he kind of like came to the Conclave, but he was outside of it when it exploded, when like there was that blow up? Maybe we'll learn more of that later. To press to enter tactical mode. Ew, I hate that. Ew. No, I don't want it. No. Hold RT to advance time. Ew, no. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. I don't like it. No. No, thank you. No, thank you. Ooh. What are you doing back? Get away. I like the movements. It looks kind of similar to what I remember the movements being like for Mage in Dragon Age 2, even though I played that very quickly. I literally just played it for that one episode before switching to Rogue. What am I hitting? Girl, what are you doing? Okay, that's going to be a problem. I can see myself doing that a lot. Oh no, oh yikes. Like just firing at nothing? Great, that's going to be embarrassing. You guys are going to have to give me some grace. Can I go up here? I probably shouldn't. Should I? Maybe I can sell these things? So they're all companions. Can you flirt with Seeker? Like, wait, no, because people did say that, like it's not like Dragon Age 2 where everyone is kind of player sexual. So, oh my God, that noise scared me. Oh, that's gorgeous though. Look at that. So I guess we'll like find out what everyone's preference is. Maybe I shouldn't be running around here. Maybe I should take it serious and move towards the breach. Oh no. This is going to be so bad. I can see myself getting very distracted. It was so kind of Nina to help put together a guide for me so that I don't, one, get distracted and two, overwhelmed.
So,
It's just,
are you innocent?
I don't know.
remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
I
That's
should have.
what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
Ooh. Okay. Those green things are really neat. No. What am I
I
doing?
hope Liliana made it through all this.
Oh, she's fine. Yeah.
We will see
That
for
girl.
ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Can you flirt with Liliana? I accidentally did it in Dragon Age Origins. I think I once told her hair looked nicer or something. Just being like, I mean, it's something that I would say to like, just people I'm not interested at all. I say this all the time and I'm like, if you think something about somebody, you should say it, like something
Another
kind.
rift.
So I would have given her that compliment regardless, but
Help us!
oh shit, hang on. I need to disrupt the rift. But go away. Telling her that she had nice hair, I think started an accidental romance with her, with Liliana. Your character has leveled up. This increases your health. Oh. Nan has reached level 2. Wait, what? Character record? Oh, it is this, isn't it? Okay, so I have 1 point to spend. This is Spirit, Storm, Inferno, Winter. That's all I get? Oh, that's interesting. Well, let's see. Close. Oh, do I have to hit this? Or do I already know it? Can I do Winter's Grasp? My absolute favorite. Okay, active abilities are automatically assigned. Okay, so that's now on B. Sweet. Was there anything else? Behaviors. Okay. How they should fight. Oh. Oh, that's so interesting. When the party member's health falls below this threshold, they will attempt. Oh, that's so cool. Then I switch kit. Okay. And then do I have any? No, I don't have anything to spend here, I guess. Ooh, very low, very average. Okay, cool.
Gone. Open the gate.
Speak with
Right
Liliana.
away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
Oh, oops. Ooh, refill potions. I don't think I had to take any though, did I?
Have already caused enough trouble without resorting to this exercise in futility.
Oh, that's
I
Liliana.
have caused trouble.
You, Cassandra, the Most Holy, haven't you all done enough already?
You are not in command here.
Enough! I will not have it.
Did we know Seeker's name?
Ah.
Oh, it triggered.
Here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Wait, what?
Order me? You are a glorified clerk. A bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the Most Holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
She just looked at him and said, know your place. Okay, know your place. Oh my god. That is wonderful. She's wonderful. So no one's in charge here.
So none of you are actually in charge here.
I like her voice.
You killed everyone who was in charge!
Did I?
Call a
my fault?
retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
Why are you asking me? Yeah. You're asking for my opinion?
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark.
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own.
I think we charge in with soldiers, right? Oh. Careful, sustained assault. Soldiers will stand with you to ensure arrival. Okay. The scouts in the past may be lost. How many scouts are there, I wonder? Fast but indirect. Soldiers will act as a distraction elsewhere. The problem will be addressed sooner, but there may be casualties. She looks really pretty in this light. Nan looks great. Oh, I love her. I did not mean for her eyes to be that purple, but it is what it is. I think we charge with soldiers. I think. Varric looks great too. Oh my god, that's such good character design. Look how good he looks.
I say we charge. I won't survive long enough for your trial. Whatever happens, happens now.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
Jeez. Oh my gosh, mine and Solus's feet have to be freezing. Our grippers are out, our toes are out. Why? Why don't we have normal shoes on? Oh. I thought it was getting ready to crash. Okay. Oh, I just now looked at all the portraits. I'm really like looking at them. Those are really, really pretty. Except mine. Mine's a green hand. I don't love it. Why? Why do we get like, I don't know. Why couldn't we have the, like the cards at the start? I know it probably wouldn't look like our character, but it would still be representative. Like that elf at the start was really pretty. That elf card, that would have been nice. Oh, the lighting is so interesting. Okay, charge forward to the temple with the soldiers. Is he dead? No. What? No, none of them are. They're just waiting? Are they hurt? They're all just waiting on us? Okay, that person's dead though. Alright, here we go. Oh wait, let's try my winner's grasp. Aw, oh, man, I wasted it on one that was dying already. Ooh, that was a neat thing from Cassandra.
Another fade rift.
Okay. Nice! I didn't realize there were so many over there. That's so nice. Okay. Oh, I need to disrupt the rift.
Are there?
We must seal it if we are to get past.
Well, I
Quickly
can't.
then!
It's not. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say it's not an. Oh, what is that? Okay, hang on. I feel like I kind of need to figure out some things. Oh, okay.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Stop it.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Lady Cassandra, you managed to close the rift. Well done.
Stop.
Do not congratulate me, Commander. This is the prisoner's doing.
Is it? I hope they're right about you. We've lost a lot of people getting you here.
That's Colin's voice, isn't it? What? Wait, that doesn't look like him though. He had like curly hair in Dragon Age Origins and in Dragon Age 2. Like ramen noodle curly in Dragon Age 2. That's not him. Are they using, like, it sounds like his voice. Maybe it's not though. I'm your only hope. I hope they're right. We've lost a lot of people getting you here. I hope they're right too.
You're not the only one hoping that.
We'll see soon enough, won't we? The way to the temple should be clear.
That didn't sound
Liliana
good.
will try to meet you there.
Then we'd best move quickly. Give us time, Commander.
Make her watch over you, for all
Oh.
our sakes.
Okay, the way he delivered that line was very nice. It was very nice. Stop. Oh my god. That looks like Meredith.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers
Wait.
found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Wait, hang on. The Temple of Sacred Ashes, is that the same place where we had the Urn of Ashes. Like, we fought that High Dragon and everything else. Is this the same place? And now it's gone? So could that woman behind us, could it have been Andraste or like one of the spirits that we saw in like kind of like leading up to that puzzle room where we did like all of the riddles? Oh, that's so interesting. Do we go down here? Wow. Maybe it's not the same temple though. Oh my.
The breach is a long way up.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around.
Is she gonna
the
fight with
temple.
us? Wait. She's there because she was the...
This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
Okay, I was waiting for a time. So, Liliana's there because she is the... What is it? It's not Night Song, because I think Night Song is from Baldur's Gate 3, but Night something for the Divine, which we kind of learned in Dragon Age 2, right? So that's why she's here. I'm just now putting that together. She must be beside herself because Divine Justinia is dead. Oh my gosh, what a big start to a game. So many things are happening. So many things are going on. Also, oh my gosh, he is very nice looking, isn't he? Is he though? I can't tell. Do I find him attractive or not? I love his chin and he has very nice lips. Interesting. Can I even get up there? Just tell me what to do. Yeah, can I even get up there?
I'm not sure how to even start getting up to that thing.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Can I just...
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth
What?
the sacrifice.
What sacrifice? What are you
What are we
talking...
hearing?
Yeah.
To guess, the person who created the breach.
Can I just jump down? Yeah, you can, right? Can I just jump down here? Are those... What soldiers are those? Wait.
What's going on here?
Whose voice is
That
that?
was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run while you can! Warn them!
We have an intruder. Slay the elf.
So that's like a memory of what happened?
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened. And then
Wait.
sealed properly and safely.
That's
However, opening the rift
Yeah.
will likely attract attention from the other side.
That
sounds like a
means
bad
demons.
idea.
Stand ready!
Okay. That seems like such a bad idea. Ew, I like their outfits. really like Cassandra the Seeker. So far. I should say so far, because I don't know. Oh. Oh, that's gnarly. Look. Oh. No. Wait, its eyeballs kind of look like the eyeballs from the spiders at the beginning. And it's kind of like prickly like it. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay, I'm gonna take a look around and see what else is going on. What's that back there? Okay. All right, let's see. I feel like I need to get out of the way. Oh, I need to disrupt. Can I disrupt now?
We must strip its defenses.
Oh, okay,
Wear it
okay.
down.
Oh, wait. I'm... Okay. I need a... Oh, I thought it was walking towards me. I was like, no! Stay away. You stay over there. Oh. Oh, yikes. Oh, Liliana's fighting with us. Ooh, I feel like I need to back up a little bit. Okay. Shock. I don't know what to concentrate on. Disrupt. Oh, no, not ready yet. Oh, maybe I need to get closer. The animations are really good, the attack animations. I like them. Oh, it's immune to that. I didn't even notice. That's so unfortunate. Is it immune to fire? Yeah? Okay. So basically all I can do is like auto attack it. Ooh! It has its own power. Is it immune to this? Yep. Dang. Oh, I need to get close. Aw, man. Ugh. Hey. Cassandra, come taunt these things. Cassandra! Nice. Okay. What's behind me? All right, I gotta move. I gots to go. Okay, I disrupt. I like the archers up there in the back. There's so much going. Wait, what do I do? What are his tactics? How do I switch? Can I just disengage, attack my target, hold position, fear commands? No. How do I switch to another, like another character so I can make him take a potion? All right, I'll have to figure that out in a second. Is there not a way? No. Oh, okay, there we go. He can't take a potion? Why not? He can take a potion. Okay. Weird. I like that it says taunted. So I kind of...
Seal the rift.
Okay. I kind of know what's going on. Or what they're doing. What my companions are doing. What happened? Oh, I bet it like took everything out of me or something. Like what?
Oh! I didn't know you were awake. I swear.
Okay. Why are you afraid?
Why are you frightened?
Yeah.
What happened?
That's wrong, isn't it? I said the wrong thing.
Oh, no,
I
no.
don't think so.
I beg your forgiveness and
Why?
your blessing. I am but a humble servant.
Oh my gosh,
You are
stop.
back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand.
Oh, so my mark got smaller? Maybe?
It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
They're pleased?
So you're saying they're happy with me?
I'm only saying what I heard. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Now, who is the Lord Chancellor? I don't know where they fall in like the hierarchy of everything. I promise I really am trying to understand all of those things, but let's see. Patient observations, vain hope. Someone better at this than me takes over before the survivor expires. Notes in case. Clammy, shallow breathing, pulse over fast. Not responsive, pupils dilated. Mage says her scarring mark is thrumming with unknown magic. Okay, so that's soulless. Wish we could station a Templar in here just in case. Wow. Okay. Oh. That was a lot. I acquired a lot of stuff just by pushing on that. What is all that stuff? Okay, is there anything else for me to look at? No. That was a lot of stuff that just popped up. Oh my. Why are there so many people? Where am I? What's in here? Just a room. Is there anything to look at? No.
That's her. That's the Herald of Andraste.
What?
They said when she came out of the fade, Andraste herself was watching over her.
Hush. Shouldn't disturb her.
Why did Lady Cassandra have hunchbacks? I thought Seekers knew everything.
It's complicated. We were all fighting after the explosion at the Conclave.
It isn't complicated. Andraste herself blessed her.
What? No. They're talking to me? You guys are silly. Herald of Andraste. What? What does all that mean? Okay. But see, I did say that. I was like, was it Andraste? But it could have been a spirit or something too, if that was the temple that she was at. Of course, I guess Nan obviously wouldn't know that. Make her be with you. How are you supposed to respond to that? Is it like...
I believe Seeker Cassandra would like to speak.
Hang on.
I believe Seeker Cassandra would like to speak.
I just got a PS5 for my birthday. It's the first time I've ever had one. No, my brother had one when we were growing up, but like I didn't play his, not a PS5, but he had a PlayStation. It's actually the first PlayStation I've ever had.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard she was supposed to close it entirely.
Oh.
Still, it's more than anyone else has done. Demons would have had us otherwise.
And I got the subscription, so it's allowed me to play some games that I never thought I would.
Little cracks in the sky.
She can seal those, though. The Herald of Andraste.
Someone had better. You won't seal those rifts with the chant of light.
I wish they'd stop calling me Herald of Andraste. I don't really like
Good
it.
luck sealing those rifts.
Stop it. And I've been playing this game called Lake. And it's just like this like cozy game set in the 1980s where you're this postal carrier. And there's a character that sounds like that guy, Sigrid, that we just talked to. His name is Robert. He's a lumberjack. That's why I like listened to him twice, because he sounds similar. Have you ever heard the story of King Bedwyr? Bedwyr, like most kings, was a man of great pride who expected nothing but complete loyalty from his subjects. He believed the best way to achieve this was through fear. After all, those who feared him would never cross him or question his rule. Most importantly, those who feared him would always seek to please him. Bedwyr cultivated terror in his subordinates through the gleeful and unrestrained use of a contraption he referred to as the Maiden. The Maiden was a hinged iron casket as high and wide and deep as a man, with vicious spikes within, meant to pierce through the poor soul locked into it. Bedwyr's Maiden was a prized possession and stood in a place of honor in his throne room, often with a screaming victim inside. Political rivals, suspected assassins, treasonous ministers, the Maiden consumed them all. But as time passed, more people were given to the Maiden for increasingly trivial offenses. The cook for over-salting the king's food, the page boy for dropping his sword. The Maiden cast a pall over the entire kingdom, and its people prayed for deliverance from their cruel king. Then one day, a strange woman rode into the city. She called herself Ember and was an emissary from a far-off land. Her leaders had heard, she said, of Bedwyr's wisdom and authority, and she sought the king's counsel. The thought that he had earned the adulation of brother kings from across the sea made Bedwyr swell with pride, and he granted Ember an audience. They dined and danced, and through it all, Ember flattered and fawned on the king. At the end of the night, Ember asked to see the Maiden, the infamous device that had given Bedwyr all his power. The king, giddy with praise, proudly presented Ember with the empty contraption. Ember looked at the Maiden, sighed with disappointment, and said, "That does not look terrifying at all. I should have imagined the spikes to be much sharper." Bedwyr grew red at her comment and replied, "The spikes are sharp enough. Look at the blood that so clings to them." "But it's so small," said Ember. "Are only children and women its victims?" "Oh, wow." Bedwyr grew redder still and replied, "Of course not. The Maiden has devoured many men." Ember shook her head and said to the king, "I do not believe it. Surely no warrior could fear this thing. A man like yourself, tall and muscled, would not fit within." I see where this is going. The king laughed and saw a way to prove the merit of the Maiden to Ember. "I will show you how easily a man like myself could fit," he said. And with that, he stepped into the device. But Ember was waiting, and no sooner had Bedwyr squeezed himself into the iron casket that Ember slammed it shut on him. Ember took the Maiden, with a screaming Bedwyr inside, through the castle and down into the city, and the people, finally free from the king's tyranny, cheered and danced to the singing, oh no, that echoed through the streets until Bedwyr was dead. And it finally stopped. Oh, that is a story. What's going on here? Where are they?
Upon you, Herald of Andraste.
Stop. I don't like that. I don't want to be called that. I don't know why I don't like it, but I don't. Can't go any. Oh, I was gonna say. Let's see. What's in here? Oh, what is this? The Randy Dowager welcomes the cool of autumn with the fall of another, the collected dreams of desire being the confession of an apprentice in training more furing than the harrowing. Forbidden dalliances at their most spirited. The Randy Dowager exhibitions for the noble of thought but spry of step. The lady herself says enchanting. One supports the circle if only because closed doors offers the imagination more. 3 scarves fluttered in shock out of 5. RD. What is that all about? Okay. There's so much that happened at the start of this that I feel like I haven't had a chance to really like put things together yet. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense that they would blame me. I mean, I don't like it, obviously, that she got blamed immediately for it, but I understand why. Andraste's Mabari. You know Andraste's old Mabari. He didn't show up in the chant, and if you ask those holy sisters, will they say Andraste can't? Have had some big old smelly wardrog, but all Ferelden knows it right. Our sweet lady needed someone who would warm her feet at night. And there's Andraste's Mabari by holy prophet's side. In the fight against Tevinter, that dog would never hide. They say the Maker sent him special, always loyal without pride, so he could be the sworn companion of the Maker's holy bride. Oh, that dog he guards Andraste, without arrogance or fear, only asking of his mistress just a scratch behind the ears. But then old Mafrath gets to plotting, tries to lure that dog away, but even as they trap the prophet, her Mabari never strays. And there's Andraste's Mabari by the holy prophet's side. Aww. Oh, they thought the wounds had killed him, but then he limped out toward the fire, and Hessarian he shed a tear as that dog laid on the pyre. And there's Andraste's Mabari. Aww. The puppy said, if you go, I go too. Oh, why does that make me want to cry? It actually does. I'm tearing up. Stop it. Oh, that's sad.
Good luck sealing those rifts.
The Mabari. No wonder we love the Mabari so much. Okay, I think I looked at everything. But not everything in here. Oh, no, I don't want to read these things. We've already read those. Those are probably for, I guess, maybe new players who maybe started with Inquisition.
Have you gone completely mad? She should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe she is guilty.
The elf failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, she intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
That is not for you to decide. Your duty is to serve the Chantry.
My duty is to serve the principles on which the Chantry was founded, Chancellor, as is yours.
Wow. So I didn't even think about that. Like, Nan has 2 strikes, already against her. She's an elf and she's a mage. Well, I guess 3, and this all happens right after Kirkwall. Wow, Cassandra has a lot of faith in me, though. She said, I don't believe she's responsible. That's really nice. That's really nice. And surprising, a little bit. I like that, though. Children of Andraste. Was that somebody in the corner? I barely noticed her there.
I believe Seeker Pentagast was looking for you.
Is that Cassandra's last name? Pentagast? That's interesting. I like it. Okay, let's go. I look so cool. Look at me.
I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Why?
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
Homie, she's gonna keep putting you in your
stable,
place.
but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
Okay, so she was sent to the Conclave as a spy master for the Dalish. What do we want to say? Is she still... Because my clan isn't there, so I could essentially, return to them eventually. So I probably still need to keep in mind my mission. Because there was no one else with me, right? So my clan would be fine. I think I just say I did what I could.
I did everything I could to close the breach.
Yeah.
It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone Most Holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others. or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence?
Maybe.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
I do kind of want to say I'm not the chosen one. What more do you want? Are you serious? You believe I'm innocent? Are you sure? I don't like that. And as an elf, would she even, like, I mean, she was, based on what I think of my character, you know, I said she was a city elf first who escaped and then stumbled upon the Dalish clan. So I guess she would know of Andraste, but with all of her time with the Dalish and now she has the Vallaseline, I don't think she'd like that. I think she's probably a follower of the elven gods. So, I'm not the chosen one?
You realize I'm an elf. A Dalish elf.
Oh, Cassandra.
I have not forgotten. No matter what you are or what you believe, you are exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn.
Oh,
We will
okay.
close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
Okay.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild.
Okay, I'm sorry. It crashed during that cutscene. So, thankfully, most of you all have seen that before. So, you know what happened. I'm so sorry. Okay. The Inquisition of old?
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry.
Oh.
People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
That's super interesting. It preceded the Chantry, but then they laid down the banner and started the order, the Templar Order. I wonder why. Why wouldn't you have just continued on as the Inquisition? I almost said Seekers, but that's what Cassandra is.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
Forever? Yikes. Does she want a holy war? Is that what she wants?
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
And if I refuse?
What if I refuse?
You can go if you wish.
You should know
I can?
that while some believe you chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay, but you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
I don't know. I mean, staying is probably obviously I know I have to stay, but I'm trying to decide like how she would phrase it. I agree for now, I guess.
We'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
That is all we ask.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Because I feel like she'd want to get back to her clan too. There's probably protection there to be had, even though I know we're playing a game and she won't be going back to her clan. I'm just trying to like think of how she would respond. She'd probably be a little frustrated. Like, I mean, I guess I'll stay, but I really want to go home. Oh no, is it glitching again? We're in Inquisition. Okay. Haven's best and brightest. Speak with the Womp womp. It went away. Okay, and then report to the Haven's Chantry. Maybe I can look at it here. Quests. No, that's not what I wanted. Journal? Haven. Haven's. Okay, speak with the smith, the quartermaster, and the apothecary. Okay. Sweet.
Do you think the mages will be able to seal the breach? I heard some speak of using the Templars instead. Oh. I suppose that would work as well.
Would it?
If you're not using them later, Segrit is willing to pay.
If you're here to clean, Hess can get you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're her. Thrin, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
I'd appreciate you not assuming I'm a servant just because I'm an elf. I don't think I like this lady. What is your job?
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
How'd you end up here?
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under 10 Logain MacTier. Best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
This best commanding officer, he was a traitor. He was a freaking traitor. Ew. Ew. Yeah. Ooh, but I know that, obviously. I have big feelings about Logain. I don't think Nan would have big feelings about Logain. Enough to be like, oh, he's a traitor. That's what I want to say, me as a person, but I don't think she would say that. So, yeah, no wonder you're unpopular. You're also unlikable. I don't like this lady. I don't like
With that attitude, I can't imagine how you made enemies in Denerim.
People just don't want to hear the truth. I was at Ostagar, and I know what really happened. King Kalen overextended his position, and the Grey Wardens were too late lighting the signal. Following the original plan would have gotten everyone killed. Turnlow Gain made the right decision.
I can't listen to this lady anymore.
I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
You? Yeah, goodbye. Well, wait, I think I have to finish the quest. So I probably have to ask these questions to finish the quest. But you should not be talking about Alistair and Shen that way. They were not late. They were abandoned and... Girl...
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site. Maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
How do I fill special orders?
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
But not with you. Ew, I don't like you. Gross. You are not my favorite. I hope I don't have to talk to her very often. Wait, is that Varric? Oh, I can't talk to him? That's kind of lame, but he looks cool. Ooh, I like his little tunic. You can hardly... He looks good. He looks good. Why can't I talk to him, though? Maybe I should look at my map. Okay, so... Wait, let's look at that again. So... How do I get there? The threat remains. Breaches... Chantry... War Rail... Apothecary. Okay.
Creator, see me kneel, for I walk only where you would bid me. Stand only in places you...
Have you heard about the refugees out in the hinterlands, near Redcliffe?
Hard going. The mages and the Templars put a lot of people out of their homes.
What?
At least Mother Giselle is there to help.
I'd think food and clothing would help more than prayers.
The mages put people out of their homes. Oh, no. Oh, hi. What? That's the No. This is the apothecary? What are you doing up here? Why can I talk to you and not Varric?
The chosen of Andraste. The blessed heroes sent to save us all.
I don't like that title, though. It sounds dashing.
Am I riding in on a shiny steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
Oh, he's so interesting. Oh, I wish her hair didn't clip like that. That's unfortunate. I just now noticed that. You study ancient ruins?
What do you mean, ruins and
Oh,
battlefields?
he approves.
Any building strong enough to withstand
Slightly.
the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
Wow. Yeah, how can you sleep there?
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set walls. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
No, they're not. They're never content. I think that's a lie. Why are you lying to me? You're lying to my face. You just... No, absolutely not. Liar. They're content to live and let live. No, they're not. Oh, no. That's impressive.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's
Slightly
extraordinary.
approves.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything.
He's like a scholar.
I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate mage surrounded by Chantry forces, and unlike you, I do not have a divine mark protecting me.
Yikes.
Cassandra has been accommodating. but you understand my caution.
So he's like a scholar. Oh, that's even more interesting. I think that makes him even more attractive. He's kind of a nerd. Oh, I love that. I love that. Oh, ooh, we have a flirty option? Is that what that means? That has to be what that means. You can trust me.
You came here to help.
Oh, he approves of that a little bit.
Use that against you.
How would you stop them?
Oh, I don't know.
However I had to.
Thank you. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Oh my god. Oh, he's so interesting. You know, I think that... Oh, the apothecary. Find recipes through exploration or by visiting merchants. Okay. Okay. I mean, I think just because... I think she'd flirt with everyone she can because, you know, she's been sent as a spy and you want to get as much information you can as possible, whatever way you can. So, I mean, why not flirt with people? But do I want her to like fall for people? I don't know. This is so interesting. He's super interesting. I should talk to this guy, shouldn't I?
Look who's back from the dead. Again.
Oh, I know we've met because I read the notes that he left about like the potion and stuff, but maybe I should say it anyway.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back by fixing the world.
Oh gosh.
Name's Adam. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you are a bit cranky.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen.
Oh.
You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who
A
can
waste of your time? Oh my.
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
I kind of like cranky NPCs though. They're kind of my favorite, like the ones that are always like a little cranky, a little gruff. Let's see.
Are we going to have new verses in the Chant of Light now for the Herald of Andraste, telling what she did?
It's far too soon to consider anything like that.
I was talking with a friend who said there used to be a verse about an elf in the Chant of Light.
No, that's not true. I'm sorry, but that doesn't mean the Maker loves you any less.
There used to be a verse about the elf? I need to go see the smith. Where is he at? Is that true? That's something to think about, isn't it?
My Creator, judge me whole. Find me well within your grace. Touch me with fire that I be cleansed. Tell me I have sung to your approval.
And Mother Giselle will treat all demon claw wounds as you suggest, to deal with the venom.
Wait, where is the smith? Apothecary. Merchant. Blacksmith. How did I miss it?
These truths the Maker has revealed to me, as there is but one world.
Up here? No. No. How am I missing it? Maybe down here? Would it be through here? Yikes. Oops, didn't mean that to do that.
The center of all creation, and for a time you dwelled among them.
Oh, okay. It's over here.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentagast might try to acquire suitable mounts from Master Janet in the hinterlands.
Oh, and who are you to be fishing around for what the higher-ups are doing?
Okay, so...
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet.
and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Quite well.
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. The world's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work. Something special.
Okay.
You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
Okay. What's your story?
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothringen. Long gone now.
Oh, that's so cool.
I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Then again, fair's fair. It was one of them that stopped the Blight and all. Ended up here. Just missed the boom. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
Is he referencing the fact that I let the circle in Dragon Age Origins kind of like govern themselves, and he's like, they gave the bloody mages, you know, whatever. Is that why he said that? But I can't blame them because it was an elf, or it was a mage that did the blight. Oh, I love that. They're talking about Shen. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch. Yeah, you were lucky.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
Do you outfit the troops?
Who outfits the Inquisition soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
I don't want to talk to Thren. I don't like Thren. Thren can... I don't like her. What can you make here?
What can you and your team make here?
Arms and armor. We work iron to blighted dragon bone, if you got it. Our designs are simple, but they get the job done. You want something fancy, bring your own design. We'll see what we can do.
Interesting. Okay, and then why do you need my materials?
Does the Inquisition not have supplies?
Of course they
to
don't.
make armor
They
or
just
weapons?
started.
Convincing traders to haul up
Oh.
here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
Can you improve my equipment?
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Right.
Sweet, that's awesome. Okay. Modify some armor. All right, so now I'm going to report to the
When there
Haven's
was no
chapter.
sky maker, you were the sky. When there was no earth,
You were the earth.
All things in this world are finite. What one man gains, another has lost. Those who steal from their brothers and sisters do harm to their livelihoods and
Who steal from their brothers and sisters? Oh.
You dislike the Templars, sister? No. I know their purpose, but you remember I once ministered in a circle chantry.
Oh.
Yes. I assumed you were used to having Templars
Heaven
around,
has been
keeping us
filled
safe.
with
Keeping
the
us
finest.
safe.
The mages in
I
the
knew
circle
then,
followed the chant of light
and
as
crossed
faithfully
my
as the
heart
Templars, sister.
shame.
More faithfully than some Templars, even. Some of the things those Templars did when they thought I did not
See?
These truths the Maker has
I hate that the dialogue up top goes away sometimes, depending, I guess, if you've moved or not. I would have liked to have read the rest of that, but... Oh. Oh, we're in a cutscene.
Does it trouble you?
Of course, I'm sure. I want it gone. It's fine. Not anymore. Where does it come from?
I just wish I knew what it was.
Yeah.
Or how I got it.
We will find out. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
That sounds dangerous. Sounds like you have an idea?
Clearly, you have something in
Yeah.
mind.
Like, shoot straight. Like, be straight with me. Just tell me. Oh, there's that person again, that lady.
You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you
Oh, now you're being nice?
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atishan. You speak Elven? You just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Oh.
Yes. Tactfully put, Cassandra.
Okay, so Josephine, is that what they said? And then Cullen, okay. Why is Cullen here? What is he doing here? Oh, maybe he left with Cassandra because they were in Kirkwall at the end of Dragon Age 2. Is that how he got there? That makes sense. Okay. Impressive titles.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
Oh.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
Yeah.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
I love that he said, I know what they're capable of. Yeah, they're capable of so many things, Cullen. Hatred, abuse, definitely abuse of power. But oh my gosh, what? Oh. Cullen. Let's see, the Chantry has denounced the Inquisition. F the Chantry. All my homies hate the Chantry. I'm just joking. I don't care if you guys hate the Chantry or not. I don't like the Chantry. But I don't mind if you guys like it, of course. We could all just agree to disagree and be kind individuals about it. Let's see. That was quick.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens
Of course
the
it does,
Chantry.
yeah.
The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring.
Sweet.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Of course it worries them. Of course they're going to be scared about things they don't understand and immediately go to calling us heretics. I just love that. That's so fun for us. Herald of Andraste?
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I feel like he's talking. Okay, and I don't know if it means to, but maybe I'm just taking it aggressive. It's quite the title, isn't it? Like, that just feels so... It felt like he delivered it a little aggressively. I don't know how I feel about him. They're wrong. It's unnerving. It's unnerving. I don't like it.
It's
Yeah.
a little unsettling.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
Oh, I mean, probably to a lot of people, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong. So I'm the problem.
So if I wasn't with the Inquisition...
Well, let's be honest, they would have censored us no matter what.
And you not being here isn't an option.
There is something you can do.
What?
A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you.
Oh.
She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Okay, well, why would she help us?
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
That's a great question.
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
He bosses me around like Aveline. Like Cullen bosses me around like Aveline used to boss me around in Dragon Age 2, and I don't know how I feel about it. Okay. Conquered by Orlais, torn
We'll
by...
post soldiers a safe distance from the temple.
Our best guess at safe, anyway.
Okay. Ravaged by the Fifth Blight, Ferelden is no stranger to hardship. With the Veil weakened, the land is more turbulent than ever. The Inquisition can unlock new areas for you to explore through scouting operations. Perform scouting operations for the hinterlands on the Ferelden side. Okay. How do I go back? Oh. No. Oh, back. I was like, no, I want to go back. Okay. This? So I don't have any Inquisition perks, and I have 1 power. Mother Giselle was last seen in the hinterlands outside Redcliffe, tending refugees who fled the fighting between renegade Templars and apostate mages. The latest reports suggest that the vicious struggle between the two groups has spread to the hinterlands, catching the refugees and Mother Giselle in the middle. It is vital to protect her and, if possible, restore order to the area. Okay. If Giselle dies, any hope of the Chantry support dies with her. My scouts will slip past the fighting, find her, and protect her with their lives. Oh my. Okay. Oh, is that one of like Liliana's ravens that she had from the earlier cutscene? Oh, yikes. Oh, there's so many wounded down there. Okay. Scout the hinterlands. We avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we'd feared. The apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That will be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries of Master Dennett, a retired horse master of Redcliffe, who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the Inquisition, but we've been unable to get through the fighting. Lead Scout Harding. Ooh, that's so neat. Would you like to gather your party and venture to the hinterlands? No, not now. No. Okay, mission operations take time and bring the Inquisition resources and rewards. Only 1 mission per advisor can be active at a time. Some mission have a preferred type. Oh, that's why it was locked, probably, which results in less time required when undertaken by the associated advisor. Missions may also provide different rewards. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's cool. That's really neat. Oh my god, so many things just happened. Summon the War Council. Travel to the hinterlands. Let me look at this really fast. No, I want to look at my journal. No, I want to look at my journal. The threat remains. Travel to the hinterlands. What is this? Lost Souls. Oh god. Haven. Piece by piece. Oh, okay. That's really neat. Do you think that Varric has anything to say now? That, like, maybe the story moved forward? Is he... No. Joseph... Oh. Wait, is she back there? Hang on, is she... She's back here? Here?
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Mistress Lavelan, this is the Marquis Durelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. How's Durelion
Is that where
lent
we're
Justinia
at?
this
Is
land
that what this
for
place is called?
pilgrimage? This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
You own this land?
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denner, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy ground.
Yikes. The Divine's advisors. Cullen was an advisor too to her? They were all advisors? So like Cassandra, I mean, I knew Liliana was, so Josephine as well? Oh, that's super interesting.
Interesting, considering the Inquisition was begun by the left and right hands of the Divine.
I've seen no written records from Sister Liliana or Seeker Pentacles.
Oh, just those
Justinia
two.
approved the
Okay.
Inquisition.
If you won't take her at her word, I'm afraid Seeker Pentagast must challenge him to a
Oh,
duel.
homie, she'll beat your ass. Yeah.
It is a matter of honor. Shall I arrange the bout for tonight?
No.
Yeah.
Perhaps my reaction to the Inquisition's presence was somewhat hasty.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
He's from Orlais. I just realized that because of his mask.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier.
I've been reading Asunder.
The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
And they talk about how basically everyone in Orlais who like plays the game wears a mask, and those who don't wear masks, they're kind of looked down on, or they think they're above the game or whatever. But okay, he's from Orlais, which I should have picked up on because I think he has kind of a similar accent to Isolde from Dragon Age Origins, and I think she was from Orlais. Interesting. Does the Marquis own Haven?
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
Yeah. She's got a lot more going on. Sorry for interrupting. You handled the Marquis well. You handled him well.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart.
That's good.
An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
How did you become ambassador?
May I ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Liliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What's your background?
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais.
Oh.
The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
She's impressive. Yeah, I am glad you're here.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas' politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Oh, she's so interesting. Okay. I need to look at the map because who else is here then? Well, I'll wait till I get outside because I don't know. It might just show me the map for the Chantry. Okay. Okay, so that was Josephine. Solus, yeah, I knew Liliana. Varric. All right, let's go see. Is she here? Oh, I see her. I see her back there.
Child is a blessing upon his parents and onto the Maker.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous. The
I
lights
forgot
in the
how
shadow.
like religious
In their blood,
Liliana
the Maker's
is.
will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood? To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing?
Oh.
You speak for Andraste, no?
No.
What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
Game?
How is this a game? Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
Oh no. Is she having a crisis of faith right now? To be fair, this does seem a little bit like a cruel joke. Like, not only does this like mage come out with this mark that they think is a mark of Andraste, I guess, but they're also an elf. Like, ugh. Guess the Maker has a sense of humor, but I'm just as confused as you.
Don't ask me.
Yeah.
I'm as baffled as you are. You probably don't even worship the Maker. Lucky. He asks a lot. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins.
Oh, Liliana.
He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
No. She... Oh my. What kind of Liliana is this? She's very angry. Though I don't believe her, but it does sound like a little bit like a crisis of faith. Like she's starting to question. I feel like Liliana from Origins wouldn't have done that, or at least my Liliana. I don't know, maybe if you pushed her down a certain path or romanced her or said something, but feels like the one from my game wouldn't have talked like this. Yikes. You could blame her killers?
Maybe you should be angry at the people who murdered her. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Oh my goodness. Serving the Maker meant nothing. I cannot believe she just said that. I want to get close to her. As a spy, I feel like that she's a spy master. I want to know her secrets, and the way to get close to her is to be kind. So let me help you.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
Is that
no,
a flirt?
This is my burden.
Oh.
I regret that I even let you see me like this.
Why?
It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again.
Oh.
Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
Can you romance Liliana in this? Because I kind of like this Liliana. The little more war-torn, little more gray.
It's true. Butler has
turned on us.
He's wrong. Not as well as I thought. Show me the reports.
Who's Butler? Interesting. Okay. I think Varric was down here, wasn't he? Yeah. All right.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right?
No.
I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
This is all bullshit. I can barely keep up. Too many people died up there. I can barely keep up.
I have no idea what's happening anymore.
That makes two of us.
Yeah. Oh, his
For
voice.
days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and Maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
Yeah. Why did you stay? Why did he stay?
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
Hasn't sunk in yet, yeah.
I'm still not sure I believe any of this is really happening.
If this is all just the Maker winding us up, I hope there's a damn good punchline coming.
It's two people.
You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky... that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Oh. Golly, Varric has experienced so much in such a short amount of time. Where am I at now? So that's Liliana, Varric, Cullen, no. Who's this? Cassandra. Okay, so I need to go down here. Oh, I can actually see her walking already. That's her, right? That's Cassandra. I really like her. I really like her a lot, I think.
Ugh.
What? I can flirt with her? Shut up. Oh, yes!
You're kind of a force of nature,
She approves?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I'm trying.
Does she like women?
Did I do the right thing?
Oh.
What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool. And they may be right.
Oh, let's see. What do you believe?
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
You don't think I'm chosen. What happens next? It was foolish. I don't think Nan thinks she's chosen either. But I'm interested to hear what her answer to this would be.
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits, or how.
I think we're gonna get along well. I really like her. Okay, so what happens next?
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the breach. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them.
Oh, I hate this
I
angle.
only pray the price is not too high.
Let me see. Okay. It was foolish. I'm just gonna say you had to do it.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
Glad to hear it.
Can't say I'm not grateful to hear that.
I can be harsh, I know.
You ain't hurting my feelings. She looks so pretty!
You've said you don't believe you're chosen.
Oh.
Does that mean You also don't believe in the Maker?
Yeah, I think I believe in elven gods.
I'm Dalish. I believe in our own gods.
And there's no room among your gods for one more?
I don't know.
I suppose it doesn't matter now.
Oh, that's so
I
interesting.
have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not.
Oh my gosh.
Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Oh, I think I love her. Oh, I love her so much. Oh. Okay, here he is.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims.
Okay.
None made quite the entrance you did.
That is not surprising. I like to stand out.
At least I got everyone's attention.
That you did. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself.
What?
I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
Everything's a mess. You trust in the Inquisition? You trust in the Inquisition?
You left the Templars for this. You believe the Inquisition can work?
I do. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new Divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
Listen, I don't know how I feel about Cullen, but again, I think we should flirt with everyone. Because we need as much information as we can get. So I want to continue to encourage him to just, yeah, you can lecture me. Give me all of that knowledge. Give me all that info you got.
No, but if you have one prepared, I'd love to hear it.
Another time, perhaps.
Oh, I don't like that song.
There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
Oh. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that interaction. I don't know. Okay. I think that this is a good place to stop. I actually, this is going to be a super long episode, and I didn't mean for it to be, but there was so much I wanted to do and so much I wanted to see, and with the whole, keep and everything. Oh my God, what a start. That was a huge start to the game. It kind of starts similar to, Mass Effect 2, this just a big start where you're kind of just, thrown into stuff, and you're like, oh my God, what in the world are we doing here? So Herald of Andraste, how do we feel about that? I don't know how to feel about it. I don't love it. I will say I don't love it. I don't want to play into it. I don't want to lean into it. I don't think anyway. That's just initial impression. I love the companion so far. I'm so glad Varric is back. That is going to be so nice to have him around. I think Solus is very, very interesting as a character. I love that he's a scholar. I love his character design. I mean, I can totally see why people call him Egg or Egghead or whatever it is. That's so funny, by the way. It's interesting that Cullen is back. I can't believe Cullen is back. I can't believe Liliana is back. And Cassandra is another one that has really piqued my interest. I really want to get to know who she is as a character. I feel like they're going to mesh well, Cassandra and Nan. But yeah, this is a great start to the game. I have so many thoughts. I'm going to have to process them. But thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I would love for you to like and subscribe if you want to follow along on this journey. And until next time.